podcast day. On my way. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one. We back, family, with another episode at Expert at Failing. It's been a minute. I'm trying to get consistent, but today I got a goodie for y'all. You feel me? I feel like I always got some good ones, honestly. But you know what? I got a bone to pick with y'all. I talk and y'all don't talk back. I'm gonna need y'all to comment more because y'all see me in my DMs and hey, let me get on the show. Hey, this and that. And y'all don't even be subscribed to the page. I'll be asking, like, hey, y'all subscribe? No, y'all not. But y'all want this fame, y'all want this exposure. Do not hop on my coattail when when you see shit moving and you ain't supporting. Cause y'all know who I am. If you don't know me, I'll be on your ass if you ain't subscribed and you trying to get on the channel. That's weirdo behavior, and I don't condone it. But before we get into it, before I get in your ass, let me shout out my sponsors, Foreign Attitude, foreignattitudeapparel.com, FA barcode. Y'all know what it is. Another great sponsor, Three Shots You're Out. You know, we bringing that back next year, 2023. I got like a few games. So this is a game that me and my best friend created. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all drink. And I was like, let me just capitalize on y'all. You feel me? Like, I know how to have fun. I know how to turn up, but I don't really indulge in alcohol. But my best friend and all her friends and family and all my other friends do it. So let's create a game. Everybody be having game nights, but y'all be passing up on the hardest game out here. You feel me? Y'all be passing up on the littiest game out. Y'all ask me to invite y'all out when y'all see me litty. Grab the game so y'all can be like me. You feel me? And another secret weapon that I really ain't pushed this like I should have, but this was my first baby, my first game I created right here. Y'all see this? Friend or fraud. It's about group economics. It's about working with your peers. Um Something like that other episode I had. I forgot how I named my other episode, but it was about how could you spend money with your friends but not make money with your friends? Are your friends a liability? You feel me? This game will expose the people in your life. It's a lot of arguments when it comes to this game right here. You feel me? Friend or fraud. Let you know what you got on your team. But with that being said, let's get into this episode. I've been having this episode in mind for a minute actually, and actually proud of myself because I've done this for myself. I talked about it with a few peers I had, and I just want to share it with y'all. And it's basically about stepping into the person that you want to be, that you see yourself as your future self, stepping into him. We all see my other episode, and if you haven't seen my other episode, go watch the other episode. You feel me? It was me versus me, Sir Wormley versus Real. Um, it was a goodie. You feel me? I got good feedback on that. I'm proud and I'm happy about that. It took a lot of editing. I did that though. We did that. But this episode, stepping into the person that you want to be. And basically, it's about seeing who you want to be in life, the future you, the better you, and reverse engineering it, right? So me, I created this person, Sir Wormley, and I'm about to show you how I created. Matter of fact, I had a business coach. That's how it came about. I had a business coach, and he the one made us do this exercise years ago. Shout out to my boy, man, um, Jay Malik. He the one made us do this exercise years ago, and it just blew my mind because it was like, damn, that's who I want to be. Well, be him. It ain't that hard, honestly. It's really not that hard to be the person that you want to be. It's just you actually putting in the steps and becoming that person. So, without further ado, let's get into the episode. Let me show y'all. You feel me? I got my clicker. We lit today. This is class is in session today. Sometimes I like having class. That's why I feel like expert at failing. I feel like I'm not the expert all the time. That's why I bring guests. But this is class. You feel me? You go learn something messing with me. So, first step to becoming the person that you want to be, you write down your appearance. How do the person look for you? How do your future self look? You feel me? Me personally, Sir Wormley is well dressed. Sir Wormley got style. Sir Wormley is like, you know, I'm good with suit and ties. If you follow my Instagram, you know when I get dappered, I get dappered. You feel me? I'm good with suit and ties. Sir Wormley is not always suit and ties, but he just he just really just look clean always. Always look clean. I'm not a scruffy look type of dude. I know a lot of people like that, but that's not me, honestly. I like to look clean. I like clean shave. I like having a beard. I don't trust people with no beards. I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't trust people who ain't got facial hairs, bro. I'm letting you know. What? How old are we? I don't trust them. But always clean. Sir Wormley, he got the fresh shirt. Everybody talk about how I be wearing wrinkled shirts now, but I like wrinkled shirts because I don't care. But Sir Wormley care. You feel me? So stepping into my future self, he dapper, all the way through and through, cleaned, well groomed. Like I said, I don't like scruffy beards. I like to keep a haircut. The crazy part about that though, right, is I don't really care for nobody else's opinion, right? So I would just get up, freshen up, and leave without putting beard oil in, without all of the necessary stuff to just look like a well groomed, clean person. Like I just get up and go, honestly. But I'm learning myself and I'm training myself to become Sir Wormley, be the person I want to be, right? So well groomed is a must. Sir Wormley is the pinnacle of it. You feel me? What's next? Notably fashionable. We both know, and we all know, I got style out here. Stop playing with me. I be styling. Black Turk, Billy Irish. You know how it go. But I feel like Sir Wormley is the one. Like the clean. Matter of fact, a perfect example is Nip. He didn't suit and tie, but he always looked clean with a sweatsuit. Like always. You feel me? And that was big for me. And that's not the look that I'm going for, but the cleanliness, that's what I'm going for. The well groomed, that's what I'm going for. Even when Nip had messed up braids, he still looked clean somehow. Like, I don't know. He just did. You feel me? And that's Sir Wormley, honestly. Like, I want to be well groomed, um, clean, fresh, and whatever I put on or whatever I throw on, I put it on. You feel me? Like whatever I throw on. It's like, damn, he just simple, but I like it. You feel me? Like I'm about to become a fashion icon. For whatever you want to be in life, just start saying that you that. And eventually people just go start calling you that and saying it with you. You feel me? You gonna have a few haters, the ones that grew up with you, that don't want to see you. You feel me? Because they like, I know him. No, you don't know me. Actually, you don't. I allow you to know what I want you to know. You really don't know me. You don't know what I do every day. You don't know who I have at my house, what I got in my refrigerator. You feel me? You don't know me. Or what got on my computer. Think about it. What's next? Smell good. That is, honestly, if we just keeping it a buck, I'm a ladies man. Like through and through. I didn't I was just telling somebody in high school, um, I didn't think I was handsome. I didn't have the confidence as far as when the women's came, but I was popular. I was always popular. People liked me for my personality, my dance, but I never thought I was handsome, so I didn't know how to talk to girls, right? But one thing, smelling good, you ain't gotta say nothing. It's gonna attract the women. You feel me? Like you ain't gotta say nothing. And I had a brother that used to put on like this in high school. He used to put on cologne before school, and I used to just copy him. But he was out here getting girls, and I wasn't. So whatever he was doing, I was doing. And smelling good is one of them. So you gotta have your fragrance up. What Sir Wormley do, you go do whatever you do, your future self. But Sir Wormley gotta have his fragrance up. If y'all ever want to buy me something, don't buy me that because y'all don't got no taste. You feel me? Do not buy me that. I'm gonna buy my own. Y'all ain't got no taste. All right. Listen, fit. Sir Wormley is fit. I'm on my workout journey. Um, it's not really big for me, honestly, to document my workout journey, but you know I'm shirt off. Y'all, if you follow my Instagram page, you know I'm shirt off. God body, all summer long, all winter long, shirts out, free the nips. You feel me? At all times. But fit, that's big for me. I don't want to be buff, honestly. I just want to be fit, like healthy. Take off the shirt and people will look at you like, oh, okay, I see you. Like that's how I want to be, honestly. And I feel like Sir Wormley, since we reverse engineer, this is mind you, this is all reverse engineering. You feel me? You paint the picture of who you want to be and you become him. And how do you become him? You start adapting and you start taking on the traits of the person that you want to be. And fit is one of them. Am I fit now? Low key. You feel me? Who am I to say no? And who are you to argue with me? That's crazy. You go waste your time arguing with me. What we got? One more? And that, ladies and gents, I look like money. You feel me? That's what when you hear Sir Wormley, that sound like money. You can't tell me Sir Wormley don't sound like money. You feel me? And I was just telling somebody, honestly, I was telling somebody, that is an art to look like money. Like some people have money and they look regular. Some people have no money, but they look like they got it. I want to be the person that has it and look like I have it. Stop playing with me. You feel me? But that is an art and it's a skill. And I commend people who look like they got it, but I don't want to portray that I have some that I don't have. So I definitely want to bring y'all into the next segment. You feel me? Because looking like money, you got to have money. And that's when you got to have assets. Because we all know assets is things that put monies in your pocket. You feel me? Not take away. Assets is the good things, not the liabilities. So I want to look like money, but I also want to have assets and accumulate them over the years. So what do I want to have first? 100 plus doors. Currently, right now, I'm working on my real estate portfolio. Um, and I want to get a quad or a triplex. That's my first. That's what I want to use with my FHA loan. I don't want to get a regular house first. No, I want to start accumulating income, property rental income with my first loan. And this is how you start getting your doors. Then once that is just like a snowball effect or avalanche, however you want to call it. But once you get the ball rolling in that, it's up from there and it's stuck. But 100 doors is on my list right now, honestly. And I'm going after it. I'm an ambitious man. We all know that. And if you don't know, now you know. But 100 doors is big. That's real estate. You know, that's how the rich get rich sometimes. You feel me? Real estate. And my next one, 100K or more is stocks. You know me, you know I mess with stocks. I don't really promote it. But I do accumulate shares of various companies. Stocks is I feel like stocks is slept on. Like a lot of people are scared of stocks. A lot of people scared of real estate too, but a lot of people are scared of the stock market, especially like we're heading into a recession and stocks are down, the stock market is down. But you got to look at it like this: everything is on clearance, everything is on sale. You feel me? You buy low and you sell high. But a lot of people, they are trendy, so they hear the word that this stock is booming and they start buying. But by the time you hear it, it's too late. It's already at this high. By the time you hear it, by the time it's hot, it's too late. And then you sell it high because you bought high, or you sell it low. A lot of people sell it low. They buy high when it's trendy, and then it start going down, and they like, oh no, let me get out, and then they sell for a loss. You feel me? And they like, stock market, that don't work for me. It's a scam. No, because you got the wrong strategy. You buy low, you sell high. Instead of hopping on a trend, you go ride that wave and you go catch it at its peak. There's no profit in that. You feel me? So mine is 100K in stocks. How far am I? I'm pretty far, but I'm far. What is the word? Further than what I started from. You feel me? And it's just compound interest. Once y'all learn about the power of compound interest, it'll change your life. What else we got in my assets? Gold, mother, ucking jury. You feel me? We got some gold jury. Gold is definitely so. Me personally, I'm not big on like bust down jewelry because it lessens the value of your jewelry. So I'm like just solid gold. Where we at? Where we at? You see it swinging, but I feel like it's just I'm big on just gold. I wanted to have bars of gold. It ain't got to be the logo or the brand. I want to have bars of gold just in case. You feel me? Like anything can happen, and when especially when the economy start going bad, gold rises if you big in stocks and companies and stuff. So when the economy goes bad, gold rises, the price of gold. And I want to have some. I want to have some just in case because gold is good in any hood. You feel me? Wherever we go in this world, it's gonna be good. I don't know about diamonds and platinum and stuff. You feel me? But gold for sure. So yeah, I definitely want some gold in my assets class. Definitely. Enrich relationships. I feel like a lot of people, they don't know the power or the value of relationships, right? I said this before. If you ain't useful, you useless, right? But the power of networking, you know the saying, your net worth is your network, right? Now, before anything, more than money, and I think I said on another slide though, but more than money, relationships is everything. Like sometimes money can't get you in the room, but the relationship could. You feel me? And that's big for me. Like I want people around me that's assets, relationships. And it's not always what you could do for me, but sometimes like how you make me grow. You feel me? We could have relationships. It's not what you can do for me, but it's what you pour into me to make me like, dang, I could see myself doing that. Or you doing something and be like, that give me the ambition or the courage or the inspiration or the motivation to do it. You feel me? Um, and I feel like that's big. Everybody know they say you are the sum of the five people you interact with the most. Like it's your relationship could build you or you could break you. You feel me? Because some people don't care about anything in life. You feel me? They got nothing to lose and they attach themselves to you and they'll tear down your empire. You feel me? Like, do not allow people who are not invested in themselves or invested in your relationship be around you. Like, tell them stay over there because this ain't for you. Rich relationships, I feel like it's an asset and we don't value it. A lot of people burn bridges because they're selfish and it's gonna be the death of them or the demise of their career. You feel me? Treat people with grace, with dignity, with love, because you don't know who that man is or that woman, and you don't know the next time you see them or what they could do for you or what they can do to you. You feel me? So always treat people with love. And that's what I want. I want to value relationships more. I want to network more, and I want to build. And last but not least in this slide, me. You are a brand, especially Sir Wormy. I am my own asset. You feel me? Your name could accumulate money for you. It could accumulate relationships. It could accumulate deals. Your name can do that. You are a brand. You could be an asset to yourself or a liability. You feel me? Like your name is everything. Like people say they hustle for their last name. It's real. What are you to you? Are you an asset? Or are you a liability? Or you play the background where you don't want to be an asset? But me personally, Sir Wormley, my future self, me stepping into that, he's an asset. He's a brand. His name is gonna hold weight in rooms. You feel me? So y'all think about that while I go up to the next slide. Career skills and hobbies, right? So when you think about your future self, what does what do you do? What do you like to do? How do you make money? What are you good at? What are your passions? Right? That's what you got to think about. For me personally, for Sir Wormley personally, he trade options. Options is a form of stocks. Um, I could explain that, but I won't because that is not the focal point of this presentation. But that's one of Sir Wormley's skills is options trading, and that is very lucrative. But it could break your pockets if you don't, if you're not disciplined and you're not studying. You feel me? Um, but yeah, options is definitely something I do currently. Something I'm going to do more often. Trading stocks is big for me, and it's crazy because I was thinking about me having to accumulate this money for real estate recently, right? And I'm like, dang, if I save 1,000 a week, because my boy told me I need 50K, right? So I'm like, ooh, if I save 1,000 a week by my birthday, that's only 26K because 50K is 52 weeks in a year. I do not want to wait till the end of the year to get my quad, right? So I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna work. And then I remember like, dang, bro, you know how to trade options, you know how to trade stocks. That is how you about to accumulate that in half a year with your work and trading stocks. You combine them. You feel me? Next slide. Run 3 shots, you're out, right? So I've been sleeping on my own game. I think it's very lucrative. I think I know. Let me stop thinking because I know that this is a business that is going to go far. But I have been sleep. I slept on it for a year. We put it out last year. Y'all know what year this is. But I slept on it for a year. We put it out a year ago from today, and it was booming. It was good. I even ran ads to it, and other people who don't know me, they bought and they enjoyed it. And then I slept on it because life been lifing. You feel me? Um, So running 3 shots you're out is big for me. I'm going to do that top of the year. I'm gonna have a strategy, a game plan. That is big for me, along with foreign attitude. Reading. Sir Wormley reads. Like I was a big reader. Then I stopped. But I want to start. I want to have a routine. I want to give myself. I am giving myself a routine. I already started, but I want to have a routine so I know how my day is going to go. So I won't waste time. Like a lot of people, we lose time being on social media. We let our phones distract us. I am guilty of it as well. So I'm not judging. But if you plan out your day will go smoother and you will reach your results faster because you will have little time to get distracted and play if you have your day planned out. And that's what a lot of success come from, having structure in your life. So reading is one of them. I put this there like it's a few things I left out, but for Sir Wormley, well read is one of them. Consuming knowledge is one of them. Boxing is one of them. I done boxing. I took some lessons, and I definitely enjoyed it. So I put in boxing because it's tough to say, but I'm getting old. My body is getting beat up. I've been playing sports like adult leagues and basketball. I just played football the other week. And when I tell you that recovery time is not as fast as 10 years ago, it's killing me, right? I had a friend, he was like, I'm done with sports. And he golfed now. And I ain't mad at him. Cause every time me and my peers we think we're young. I don't know why. Because we got that fight inside of us, that competitiveness. But after we play something, we are hurting. Um, so I was like, you know what? I just want to train in boxing. That's just gonna keep me fit. It's gonna keep me active and moving. But I don't want to run up and down nobody's court. I don't want to catch these fouls. Nothing. Football, nothing. I just box. I would spar. I would train that way. And it just feel good. You feel me? Like throwing in blows, throwing in punches. Uh, we all know I've talked on this. If you don't know that I talked about this, that means you ain't watched enough episodes. And that's mean you gotta start binge watching. You got some catching up to do. You feel me? But running my Big Brother program, I'm not gonna say the name of the program yet because I haven't did all the paperwork. But in the next 6 months, it will be out. It will be running, and that's big for Sir Wormley. Sir Wormley's gonna be known for this program, running this program, because well, I got it on another slide, but I'm just gonna briefly brush over it. Reaching back to your community is a must. I feel like it's a responsibility that a lot of people don't partake in because they like I'm living my own life, I got my own problems. And that's cool. But in order to further the next generation, I feel like you got a responsibility to reach back and contribute to their upbringing, right? And then so forth and so on. You feel me? But I'm gonna go to the next one because I'm gonna touch on that later. But yeah, running a Big Brother program is dear to my heart, dear to Sir Wormley heart, and we need this podcast. Being more consistent in my podcast, because I feel like mm, this low key like my third podcast. Honestly, I really want to run my other one back too. I just do two podcasts, but I need to get more consistent with this one. Expert at Felon first before I run any other one, and being consistent in general. Like I want people to know Sir Wormley for a lot of things, but podcasting is one of them. I want expert at felon because a lot of us we like to get entertained instead of educated. So it's hard to get the ball rolling on educational podcasts. If it's about drama, if it's about what's the trend, if it's about somebody else's business, that one gets all the views and stuff. You feel me? And the crazy part, I tested that with the episode with my best friend. I let her tell me about myself and do all that. And I got views, I got traction. People want to come on because of that. And I was like, do you know what my podcast is about? Because it's definitely not about that. You feel me? But I tested it out, and that's what gets most traction. But I want people to know Sir Wormley for the podcast, for educating, for um better in life, like a better quality of life. Like that's why I want to know. I want people to know Sir Wormley for it. You feel me? Um, Filming, that's my baby. Filming is my passion. Like we talked about this, I think with my boy Jalen. But my happy place is filming, and I'm definitely getting back to that. Top of the year, I'm getting back to filming because that is my happy place. Honestly, That's where I started writing books. If you really want to know me, I started writing books. Persuasion by Sir Wormley, Calm Town by Sir Wormley. Go cop that. Please go cop that. Let me know. A few people cried off of Calm Town. And then my last book is Where's My Prettiest? The children's books. I went on an elementary run and read to the students. Loved that experience. But yeah, after writing books, I got into filming. And filming is like I was doing this YouTube stuff since 2015 and I stopped because I allowed other people to derail me from my passion because you got the cast and they got life and they stopped coming and then I stopped filming, right? And I feel like if I would have been consistent in that, ain't no telling where I'd be. Sir Wormley would have been a household name like crazy right now. And a lot of people remind me like you been doing this, and that used to be my happy place. I got into fashion, I got into all the other stuff, but filming was my happy place. Writing and then structuring it and casting and then filming and editing and seeing it come to life was everything for me. You feel me? So I'm getting back to my happy place. Sir Wormley is getting back to his happy place. And this is my last section, honestly. Values, morals, and principles, right? I feel like as a human being, you need to define yourself and have that. Like, what do you stand on? What do you go by? Um, a lot of people are lost out here. A lot of people move with no values, morals, or principles. A lot of people is YOLO. You only live one life, and I don't rock with that. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna say it here. I don't rock with that. I don't even want you in near me if you don't have morals, values, and principles or a code of ethics. Like, what do you stand on? If I don't know what you stand on, I really can't rock with you because it's giving me snakes in the grass. You feel me? It's giving me at any point you'll put that knife in my back, and I can't rock with that. So even if you have messed up morals and values and principles, like even if you have that, but I know what you stand on, like you're a robber, you this, you that, you a thief, you all for self, you selfish. If I know that, I could respect it more than somebody that hides it or don't know what they stand on, right? I'm gonna respect it, but I know my place in your life. I know to keep you over there. Like I don't even need no interactions, but I know this instead of being around someone who doesn't have none of that in their life. You feel me? Um, so let's go through mine. Let's go through Sir Wormley's because we reverse engineering. Keep that in mind. Becoming the person that you want to be, you gotta list these things. You gotta write everything that I just wrote out. You gotta do it for yourself, and then you reverse engineer it. You feel me? Shows respect. Um, I think that is big, just everywhere. Showing respect to others, respecting yourself. Self love is big. I should have put that first because one thing about me, I have so much self love, and I told people I was like, either you just go get tired of me loving on myself because you don't have it, or you just go rejoice with me loving on myself because I'm not stopping loving me for you because you dim or you going through whatever you going through. I'ma still love on myself. You feel me? That's big. But respect, that goes a long way. People remember you by your character and the respect that you gave them because you don't know where they at in life mentally, emotionally, and financially. So they could be going through things, but showing that respect, whether it's the boss or the janitor. And I know a lot of people who be full of themselves, they have no respect unless you could do something for them. You feel me? They have no respect unless you got a name for yourself. And it's crazy to me, but I feel like showing respect to anybody and everybody is big. And that is Sir Wormsley. Like he showed respect. Now, you get respect regardless, and then the other half is earned. You feel me? Like you could take that away or you could get more respect. But the initial greet, hi and bye, and how you doing? Love is love. That's Sir Wormley. You feel me? Access to them, that's a different. But discipline, woo. So discipline is so big to me right now, right? Um, I feel like I'm not where I'm at in life because of my lack of discipline, right? So every year I give myself a word for the entire year. Like 1 year was active, to be active on everything I think of, be more active in the things I want in the community, that, right? Another year was networking because I feel like I'm an introvert and I'm a loaf and reserved. I don't network a lot. I don't really like people. I don't like being around people. It takes a lot of energy for me. And I know it's crazy because people like, "I'll see you turn up," and that is far and few in between. Like, I turn up because I have enough energy to turn up, and then you won't see me turn up for a long time. You just see the highlights that I show you, honestly. You don't see my day to day. You don't know my day to day. A lot of people think they know you from social media, and that is crazy. And a lot of friends think they know me, right? And me and another friend was talking about this. Like, we think we know people, and then it's like, do you really? Do you know the conversations they have in home with whoever they in home with? And we really don't know. You feel me? Um, so stop having the audacity to think you know people you don't. But discipline is big for me. So next year, the year coming up, discipline is my word for the year, right? And having that schedule, I have to be disciplined um with that routine that I want. Because I really feel like if you discipline becomes before consistency. Like, because a lot of times you get emotional, like, I don't want to do this. But if you discipline, you're gonna do it regardless, right? And with that discipline comes consistency. So discipline is so big for me. Even with the like, all right, granted, side note, sidebar. I'm a ladies' man. We said this. We agreed. Y'all agree, I agree. You feel me? I'm a ladies' man. But it's some people that, matter of fact, I've got curved before, like women like, you cool, but you not my type. And that'd be like dope. I respect that, right? But as men, some men, we do not, like, we know we not supposed to mess with this woman. They shooting they shot, and you like, fuck it. They shot they shot. I'm gonna catch it. You feel me? And you know you're not interested. You know it's not gonna go nowhere, and you allow them to come in your life, and you just do what you do. And me, I told myself I'm gonna be more disciplined and not go for the low hanging fruit. Cause you see those out there, you know that's easy, and you go for it. I told myself I'm a not if I'm not interested, I'm not interested, and don't even entertain it, cause you know it's never going nowhere. Another side note, I'm off the market, so y'all leave me alone. How about that? But integrity, moving with integrity is everything for me. That shows a lot of character. That that gives me like mad respect when I see people move with integrity. Like, even if it's a L, but it's like, that's not me. When I see people move with integrity and they be like, that's not me, and it's like, but this benefits you, take it. And then they still don't, I'll be like, I rock with it, bro. I like, that's somebody I could trust. Integrity, you build trust with people. And Sir Wormley definitely move with integrity. Rail do too. But my future self, the future me, is gonna be just written. Like, that discipline and that integrity. Matter of fact, that is integrity. Telling somebody like, nah, you cool, but um, I'm not interested. You feel me? Instead of taking them for what they got. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say take for granted, but they offering something and you go take it, but really you're not interested. You feel me? That's integrity right there. Um, Authenticity. You feel me? I feel like through and through, I am raw. I am me. I am all the way me. And I don't care how anybody else feel. You gonna love me for me. Matter of fact, I got that on my love me for who I am. And it's another saying. After I got this tattoo, I seen this one like, ooh. But it was like, I'd rather you love me for who I am than you love me for who I am not. Or I'd rather you hate me for who I am than love me for who I am not. Right. And that's me through and through. I'm gonna always be me. So if you hate that, then you're not for me. I'm not a people pleaser, so it's not gonna bother me if you're not for me. You feel me? But I'd rather not be fake and you fall in love with that character, that dude, and I'm trying to please you. That's not for me. I am gonna be me through and through, and I hope you do the same because your superpower is nobody could be you better than you. That is your superpower. I don't care if you corny. I don't care if you rough around the edges. You are you, and you are unique to yourself. Action taker. Um, that's definitely a value I have being an action taker because a lot of people are not executors. They are not doers. They talk a good one, but then it's like, all right, what have you done? What do you do? They start mumbling. You feel me? They get quiet. So don't allow someone who's just a talker, who's just a critic, who's just an analyst on the sideline, but not in the field. We action takers over here. We execute. We're doers. That's big for me. That's big for my circle. Um, Sir Wormley, I cannot be Sir Wormley without taking action because, like I said, we reverse engineering. So if I don't implement these things that y'all see me write down, I can't be Sir Wormley. I gotta take action, and that is like so important to me. Being intentional. Woo! That is where that routine, writing down your routine of what you're going to accomplish, what you're going to do, what are you doing? That's being intentional because then you have a goal in mind and you taking the steps to accomplish it instead of letting your day run you. You feel me? Like a lot of people, they don't know what they're going to. They don't have a goal for next year. They don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. They don't. So they're winging it. And a lot of times it don't work like that. Like life really don't work when you wing it. You feel me? Cause you go be in a lot of predicaments where you start hating life. But if you have a like, all right, so I'm reading this book right now. It's called 12-Week Year. It's my second time reading it. I love this book. But it says something about I lost my train of thought. And I don't even want to try to get back to it. But it's 12-week year is basically about instead of putting having a New Year's resolution and then you put it off to the end of the year because you're like, oh, I got time, and you never accomplish it. We go condense that year into 12 weeks, right? And you go structure your days and plan it out because a lot of times things interfere in your life and you can't control it. That's my train of thought that I had. It says you can't control your results, but you could control your actions. And a lot of times your actions lead you to your results. You are where you are in life because of your actions. So can't control the outcome of life, but if you do something so many times, you'll get to where you're going. You feel me? If you drive in that direction, you go get to what's further in that direction, basically. But yeah, being intentional is big for me. Dealing with people, I need to know what's my intentions with them. You feel me? Um, I need to know what do I want to accomplish with this person? Why am I allowing them access to me? What do I want to do at this job? What is my intentions at this job? You feel me? Some things in life is stepping stones. So, all right, we get into principles now. You feel me? One of my principles I live by is, and Sir Wormley live by is be the example, right? So a lot of things I try to put people on, but a lot of people won't move until you be the example. You show them. You feel me? You show them first. And I'm okay with being a sacrifice, the example, and the result. You feel me? Like I'm okay with that. And a lot of my peers, they test me because I say something and they be like, "Have you done it? Have it worked for you? Show me. Show me the results." And I'll be like, "Ooh," because I'm currently doing it, but I ain't got to the destination yet. You feel me? So be the example is big for me. And I actually like that. Another thing that I like is collaboration over competition. Right? Let me let me let me give y'all a bar. So we're gonna go to my book. I mean my board game. Let me see. Let me see. So we got my daughter right here. Let me get it. That's my baby right there. You feel me? But you got your boy right here on this board game, Sir Wormley himself. But if you look right here, it say collaboration over competition. I live by that. Like when I say group economics and when I say team, I'm all about team. I'm all about um building with people. You feel me? Because I don't have all the skills. But and I'm not the entire puzzle. It's pieces to the puzzle. And then when you collectively grab people and network and build with people, you learn or you connect and then you could be the full puzzle. So I'm about building, I'm about collaborating. I'm competitive as hell. Like I am competitive, but not to the point to where I don't want to build with someone, right? I'm competitive in my field. And if it's a sport, if it's anything and I gotta win, I'ma win. If I gotta build a team to win, we go build. You feel me? And we go win. But collaboration over competition. Always. You cannot do it alone. You're not gonna you're not gonna win alone. Period. Like you're not gonna scale alone, you're not gonna win alone. I'm not controlling these camera angles. I have help. You feel me? You build a team. You learn from others. Collaboration over competition. I stand by it. I live by it. You feel me? Don't trade time for money. That is big for me. I learned that on my financial journey. And with that, it's basically a lot of times we get jobs and we think we can't save our wealth. We can't save our way to wealth, right? That's one. Um, and basically, don't trade time for money is about passive income. It's about building something on the front end to where you just accumulate it and make money while you sleep. That is how you get wealthy. Don't get me wrong. You're going to use your time for something. You feel me? But it's definitely not how you get wealthy. It's not that. Like trading your time for money, if you got a service, you're only one person, first off. You're only one person. So you're not going to be able to scale. You're not going to be able to duplicate yourself unless you use systems. And then that becomes passive income because you got other things working for you. I'm big on trading my money for time and trading my money for money. You feel me? And that is the stock market. You put money in, um, compounds, you get money back. You feel me? Buying your time back, buying your freedom. So you don't have to wake up at a certain time if you don't want to. That's big for me. But it takes money to do it, or it takes knowledge. So people could pay you for your knowledge and your expertise. Learn these skills. I'm not big on trading my time for money. Impact over income. Now, a lot of people try to get the bag and they try to think of ways um, to make money, right? And I feel like when you are impacting people, the money will come, right? Um, the more you help people, the larger crowd you help, the more money you get. It's just it is what it is. I don't know if it's science, I don't know what it is, but when you impacting people, money is money is just go come. Like it's the byproduct. That's what they say. Money is the byproduct when you're out here impacting people. I've seen it numerous of times. That's why people build communities. And when I say communities, I mean online communities. Um, right now, we know online teachers are booming right now, right? And they building communities. They got courses, they got classes, they got communities on Facebook and these other apps. But when you start impacting people, the income will come, right? So don't think of the income. Don't think of the money. Think about how you could help this person. You feel me? Because when somebody see your students' results, they hook. Oh, if you did that for him, do it for me. And it's just go be like that all the time. So always think about how you could help somebody. What impact could you input on someone? You feel me? It takes a village. So this is big. This is what I was talking about with my program. I feel like we lost the village. Like back in the day, we could play in the neighborhood. Kids don't really play in their neighborhood like they used to, right? But back in the day, our neighbors knew our parents. Our neighbors helped raise us. Our neighbors, they couldn't really whoop our they couldn't beat us, but they could discipline us. Like they could cuss us out for sure. And we lost that because it's my child. My child could don't talk to my child like that. We lost being a village. You feel me? Like I was just telling someone, I don't even know the kids in my building. Like I don't know their faces. So if they walking with a stranger, I wouldn't know. But back in the day, if you walking with a stranger, your neighbor gonna know, and they go press that line. You feel me? And I feel like it takes a village. We abandon people in time of need when really we should be helping hands, especially if you able. That's a blessing already if you're able to help someone. So me, I'm big on helping people. I don't put it out there. My good deeds of helping people, and I don't need to. But if I'm able, I am willing. And I feel like it takes a village, it takes a community to build each other up, whether it's the kids, whether it's adult. Um, I feel like spreading love and building each other up and help raising, becoming or building the world and the life that you wanna that you see, that you want. You feel me? A lot of people wait or they give too much power to outside entities instead of creating the world that you want. You got the power. Like you really nobody's gonna save you but you. So if you if you see a world that you want, build with people. Become that village. You feel me? Help out. Like back in the day, it was all about goods and commodities. Like it wasn't money. So it's like, how can I help you? Oh, I'm gonna trade this for your needs and you give me that in return. You feel me? Like, so I really feel like it takes a village to move the world further or the community further. And I'm big on that. Poverty is sin. And that is big to me. Like somebody said that before and it just connected with me. Like, damn, it really is. Because when we live in poverty, right? And don't get me wrong, it's a lot it's a lot of gray areas in a lot of ways it could go. But me personally, I'm saying the most heinous crimes is when you're in poverty. Like you lose respect for elders. People like I'm hungry. I need this. I got to get it, and it get real muddy and it get real ugly when you in poverty. When people having money, now you go have crimes because proximity and you got greed and all that, but it's a lot more love when you ain't worried about your next meal, when you ain't worried about lights and bills. And I feel like when you start, even people got poverty mindsets to where it's just selfish and just greedy and just gritty and grimy. You feel me? But when you start pulling yourself out of that financially and mentally, the way you look at life is different. Like, I remember I was like, I never I was like, if I die, I die. I don't care. Like, and then you start having something to live for. Some people ain't got nothing to live for, so it's like it's just like a free fall. Like, I don't care. We out here. But when you start accumulating things in life and you start enjoying life and seeing life, um, you start having things to live for and you start looking and moving different in life. You feel me? You stop being careless and you start being careful. Um, and I feel like that's one of the things that I go by. Poverty uh is sin, is a sin. Yeah, you could take it how you want to take it, but get out that mindset and you'll think different. Relationships are better than money. I talked on this with relationships being an asset. Relationships could get you in rooms that money can't. If a boat is sinking, your wealth is not gonna get you on that boat. I mean on that lifeboat. A relationship is. I'm gonna get my people on there. You feel me? So definitely I feel like relationships is better than money, but you gotta value relationships. You gotta understand that. A lot of people don't value relationships. I could be by myself all day. Like I'm good where I'm at. I'm good by myself, but I understand that networking is everything. Networking, consistency, work ethic is a cheat code. It's okay to want money. So we definitely have a poverty mindset of thinking money is the devil, money is this, money is that. It is okay to want money, right? Now, you ain't gotta worship money, but you gotta accumulate it. And it's okay to want it. It's okay to go get it. It's okay to have it. It's okay to like it. Like I'm telling you, it is okay. It is what you do with it that makes you good or bad. You feel me? It's how you get it that makes you good or bad. But it's okay to want it. Do not let these people trick you out your position while they accumulate money and they telling you money is bad. No. And with that being said, we wrapping it up. This is my future self. This is what you could write. This is what you could do for yourself to reverse engineer to become the you that you want. Um, and me looking at it right here, it's a beautiful thing. Sir Wormley is gonna be well off. He gonna be fine as hell. He gonna be fit. He gonna have a lot of assets, and he gonna secure his freedom. You feel me? So where he could ain't no such thing as canceling him because he got it. He gonna have his assets, his money, his stocks, his doors, all that. He gonna have his skills, his businesses. But yeah, this is how it looks. If you want to do it for yourself, build it, write it down, share it. See how it looks for you and tell me who your future self is and what they do. Share it in the comments. Follow my Instagram at Sir Wernley. Let me know what y'all think of this episode. Really give me some feedback. You feel me? If y'all don't give me no feedback, I'm blocking y'all. So stop playing with me. But nah, that is another episode of Expert at Failing. I thank you for your time and your mind. We out. It's podcast day. On my way. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a good one.